And I guess I should upload this to my YouTube when I'm done with this, huh? Alright, so here begins my tutorial for Minecraft any percent speedrun. So first of all, you have to make sure you're on I guess 1.2.4 works better than 1.2.5, but either of those are okay. So then in the new world, the seed is this. It's not that hard to memorize, but I guess it's I don't know, how should I here, it's this. Write that down or whatever, but okay. So then I would generate the world first. Okay, so I'm generating the world before I start the run because I don't want a bunch of lag when I start the run. So I'm generating the chunks. And so, yeah. Alright. I'm not great at tutorials, as you can tell. Okay, so the first thing is you have to collect 5 pieces of wood, or 4. It's you either get 4 or 5 at first. But okay, so basically you have I would the best thing to do is just to like know by heart where to go. So I turn around and walk like right behind this tree here, and I sort of go. See, I'm sort of close to the shore, but like I'm sort of a few blocks in, and so you want to make your way over here, and it's sort of around. Dang, it's like 320 and negative 915 or something, and there either be this like giant jungle tree, or there will be like one of these. Depends on like what variation of the seed you get, but usually you get this one. So then you just want either 4 or 5. It depends. It really doesn't matter. I don't think either is faster, but whichever you're comfortable with, because okay, you can get 4 pieces right now, or you can just get a 5th. So I'll get a 5th, and then I'll show you where you could have gotten a 5th later. So then once you get 5 pieces of wood, then you want to make them into planks, a bench, and you want to make 12 sticks. That's using 6 wood. And then and then you want to move closer to the shore from here, and you want to get to coordinates 322 and negative 909. And once you're there, you start digging down, and when you hit your first piece of stone, place a crafting bench right above you, like the block above you, and then make a wooden pickaxe. It's pretty easy in the beginning. And then dig down 2 blocks of stone, and then dig out 2 blocks of stone at eye level, so it's like this. And then use the crafting bench again to make, just do this like 1 2 2 1, and then 2 2 2 2, and then just double shift click to make a pick and a shovel, and then use your shovel to go down. And if you get flint from here, that's good, because you don't have to get it later. And then start digging down with your pick until you hit iron. There will be 6 iron, and okay. And then when you get the iron, there will be this block of, there will be like, so it'll be like this. You'll hit the first block of iron, and then you dig down 2 iron, and then to your right there will be 2 more iron. Dig these, and then in front of you there should be diagonally, like it'll be like diagonally iron and diagonally stone. You want to dig the iron as well as this block, so it's like this, because you're gonna need to move in here, and dig down. so it's just faster. And then once you've done that, then pillar back up on dirt until you run out of dirt. And once you run out of dirt, press, I think it should be 7, or you can just scroll to your shovel and dig to, okay, when you're pillaring up, there'll be like these 3 dirt blocks to your left, probably, and then you don't do that, and then continue to pillar up on those 3 blocks, and there'll be this gap here, and you can jump and use the crafting table in mid jump and make a furnace. It's really easy, like just like once you've gotten this down like quickly, it's pretty easy just to do it by heart. And then put the furnace right at the bottom of this little gap here, and put your, well, I guess you should put 4. Okay, I would just put all the planks in, just like for the sake of quickness. And so once you've done that, then dig down, and to your right there will be a bunch of gravel. Dig the gravel until you have a piece of flint, and this is where you can get kind of trolled here. That's why I have a Frankerface Z icon for flint. Please, I think. Wait, I either don't have Frankerface Z enabled, or that's not it. Hold on. Extensions. I do have Frankerface. Whatever. I have Frankerface Z icon. Anyway, just get flint. Okay, so once you get flint, then get 3. You should have 3 iron from this. Get 3 iron from this, and then use. Well, okay. First, once you're here, like facing the. Yeah, I thought I. Huh. Weird. Oh, okay. It's because I'm using the chat from my dashboard, and okay, it's because I'm using the chat from my dashboard, and it doesn't show up. But anyway. So when you're facing the furnace, to your left there should be like, you should dig out 1 block here, and then just make a staircase like up to the surface from like to the left of you. It's kind of hard to explain, but like if you look at it visually, then it should be easy. And then once you've done that, then you want to use there should be about 3 iron in the furnace. I have more than I should because I took the time to explain, but you should use the 3 iron to make a bucket, and yeah, see, extra iron makes it, so you should do it quickly enough so that you have only 3 iron to make the bucket, and it's still cooking. So then destroy the crafting table, and preferably you should have it in your hotbar, and then go up to the surface, take one, make it a bucket of water, get the water. And then, okay, so and then you dig down. The iron should still be cooking if you've done it quickly. And I like to dig down until like I can jump up and hit the furnace. It's because as long as you're doing everything as well, the iron is cooking, smelting, then you're not losing time. So like I can dig down to save time, so I'm already down here when it finishes, and I want to collect the remaining iron. And it's very important that you get these wooden planks and the crafting table. You don't need the furnace anymore, so don't get it. And then dig down, and remember, and you should have destroyed this block right here, so you can just move over here and keep digging. So you should like dig down, move forward 1, and keep digging. And so you keep digging until you get to this stone brick right here, and dig down 2. So you should have like 3 stone bricks right here, and then dig the bottom 2 out, and move out a little, and get this chest, and get the iron sword and the pickaxe. Oh yeah, you should be on normal. It's the rule, I guess. And then with your newly acquired iron pick, go and destroy the silverfish spawner because it's pretty troublesome. And now this is where it gets really bad, because you have to find a skeleton, and it's completely RNG, and I don't like you, silverfish. Come on, stop. I'm trying to do a tutorial. So, and okay. So, where... Stop it. Oh my god. And I can't kill it because it'll just spawn more. Stop. Anyway, so when you... Okay, so when you walk... Okay. So you've destroyed the silverfish spawner. You should go to the left and destroy this iron... Or, not destroy, but go through the iron door and come around the... On the other side of this, like, middle cobblestone structure, there will be this little entranceway that leads nowhere. This is why I'm bad at tutorials, especially in Minecraft. And so in sort of this entranceway, in the first like right here, just look at it. It's like right here, and then in the middle you should dig down. Oh my god, stop. And then keep digging until you fall down here. And I really don't... If you do this quick enough, the silverfish won't follow you and it'll like despawn. Stop. I can't... I'm just gonna put it on peaceful. Just for the sake of tutorials. But you can't have it on peaceful pretty much. Anyway, just... So when you're done digging down, you should move over here to the right and get this chest. And this, and put the... and just get the iron... armor and put it on. And so once you're here, if you haven't already gotten a skeleton and you don't see any of them like over here, which I can't because I'm on peaceful, but anyway, if you don't see any and you haven't gotten one, then once you get this chest, go forward and like go through this iron door. And then I really don't want to say you should check over here because you really shouldn't. But just go to the left. If you want to, you can check over there, but you shouldn't. Then once you go through the door, go to the left down here and just like drop down, and go through the next part and like drop down. And so then you can come in here and go right and like try to find the... What the hell? Okay, cool. Lots of mobs. Okay, so you want to god damn it. Yeah, you wanna find a skeleton and kill it, but it has to drop at least one arrow. It's better if it drops two, of course. But if you get a skeleton and it drops an arrow or two, then you're good. You wanna go back up this staircase and go back through, and go through, and back up, all the way back up. And you don't want to go back through the iron door. You want to go through this wooden door to the left and go through this one. And I should really eat, but anyway. So then, once you're here, get this chest, and I'm gonna eat the bread. The bread's not all that important, but it helps. And then get this chest, everything in it, and then continue past this chest to the library right here, and get 7 pieces of string. So I already have 5 because I killed a spider earlier, but you want to get 7. You should just get these. You should have 7 when you exit. So then I like to make a wool and turn the gold into gold nuggets right here. I think it's faster. I haven't tested it though. And then okay, once you're done, then go back past these 2 chests, and right under where you dug down, pillar back up, and hope that there's not mobs waiting for you up here. There's a slime. Anyway, go back through this iron door, go back to where the silverfish spawner was, and yeah, so that's here. And then block this off with your crafting bench. It'll kind of, I don't know. It prevents mobs, and it's a method of putting your crafting bench right here really quick. But it doesn't prevent these things. So then you should have wool and gold nuggets, or you can make the wool and gold nuggets right now. But go ahead and make 2 golden apples. Oops. And make a bow. And then, now we're gonna have to duplicate items. And this was a glitch that's patched in... This glitch was patched in later versions. So that's why we use 1.2. Well, I use 1.2. But you can use 1.2.4 or 1.2.5. It doesn't really matter. And, so next, we're going to have to duplicate items. And the way you do this is... So right here, you take the arrows, you throw them down. The ender pearls, throw them away. Golden apples. You can do the bread if you want, but you don't need to. And the iron and the wool. So you should throw down at least the apples, bread, apples, ender pearls, arrows, wool, and iron. Bread is optional. And then once you've thrown them down on the ground, you save and quit the title. Go back into the world. Pick up the items, wait 1-2 seconds, and then press Alt F4 to force quit, or Control Q or Command Q if you're on Mac. So I haven't tried it on Mac. So then open Minecraft back up. So it's better. It's best if you have like a shortcut somewhere. So open Minecraft up, and I'm not sure, for the sake of tutorial, I was trying to explain, but I don't know if I did that in 2 seconds. If I waited exactly 2 seconds. Okay, so I did. So that's a successful duplication. You'll notice I have 4 arrows now, and 4 ender pearls, and like 6, and I've duplicated the wool, and so everything's doubled. And then I do that one more time, right now, and apples, iron, ender pearls, wool, and arrows. And there's something else I forgot to discuss. I'll talk about it later, in the beginning. And I'll do the bread. I like to do the bread. So then save and quit, open back up the world, 1, 2, and then go back in. So if you don't wait pretty much 2 seconds, if you wait too long, I think you won't be able to you won't be able to pick up the items a second time when you open the world. But if you do it shorter, you won't pick up the items before, like, you'll pick up the items, but you won't have picked up the items before. It's just wait 2 seconds. Try to get it as close as you can. So we go back into the world. Hopefully I did that right. Yes, so I did. And so once you've duplicated those twice, you go back into the crafting bench and do it like this. You want to put 2 here, 2 here, like 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1 in the middle to make a helmet and an iron boots right now. And then make a bed. Beds are important, like, important. And then equip your armor. And you can do it one of 2 ways. You can duplicate the arrows, pearls, apples, and bed right now, or you can go over or you can do how I like to do and go over here and make the nether portal right now. So behind this lava pit, you'll this is why you got the water bucket. So you destroy I'm not sure how to explain it, but if you look at it visually, there'll be these sort of like in the middle of the room at the back. There'll be these 2 moss stone. You want to destroy them and sort of line yourself up with that, and then destroy, and then go up like 1, 2, 3, and destroy everything here. So you have like a gap here, like a square here, and at the bottom. And then you want to take cobble and put on like right above you, like right above here. So it's sort of set up like that. And then put water right in the top left of the square. And so it'll pour down and go right here. And we don't actually have diamond. We can't mine obsidian, but we're going to make it using lava and water. So if you set it up correctly, the water should be like this. It should be flowing into this. And yeah. And it'll be like this. These 2 will be above the water like this. So next, you want to do this quickly, but don't mess it up, because that's like the end of the room. So from here, you can take a bucket of lava and put it like right here next to the water, and then do that again and again, going up. And you just want to put lava where you're gonna, it's sort of like a mold of the nether portal. And so you're going, it'll be like 3 by 2 by 3. Well, we're gonna make 3, 3, 2, and 2. But I wouldn't do the bottom yet. Okay, so you have the 2 on the top, the 3 on this side. Then you go to this side, and then, well, and then you do that. And then you if you've done it right, you should have 1 more left in this 3 by 3 pool to put 1 on the bottom, and then you go over here and take one from here, and then put it there, and then the water will start to spill out. So just collect it from back here. And okay, while you're sort of like while you're sort of still like flowing from the water, you want to quickly make a flint and steel and I guess okay. So make a flint and steel, and then before you go into the nether, you have to duplicate one more time. Or you could have duplicated before you knew the nether portal, and then you can go right in. But I like to do it this way. So you ender pearls, apples, bed, arrows, and you can do bread if you want. Yeah. And I'm gonna throw away some items that I don't need right now, which are any like stone brick, iron doors. I don't need bones. I don't need the wool anymore, or the stone, or the iron bars. I don't need the sticks, and I don't. Do I need the iron? I don't think I do. I don't need the iron, and I don't need the gold nuggets. So I sort of like this sort of inventory. I don't know. You can throw away these pickaxes, but it doesn't matter. So then you're duplicating these items. At least the apples, bed, pearls, and arrows. But you can do bread too. So save and quit again, and then go back into the world and pick up the items, and then wait 2 seconds. Alt F4 if you're on Windows, and Control Q or Command Q. I'm sorry, if you're on a Mac. Hold on, let me take a drink. My throat is progressively getting drier. So go into the world and wait 2 seconds. So like this. Alt F4 or Command Q. And hopefully I did that right. Sometimes it decides to like not work. And that's a time waster. But, you know. And so go back into the world. Hopefully they duplicated. Yep, they did. Okay, so I've done perfect duplication up until now. But you're trying to go faster, so it's easier to make mistakes if you go faster. And now, okay, the nether is dangerous because you're gonna throw a lot of ender pearl shots, but you can always fall into lava if you miss one. So it's like not marathon friendly. So take the flint and steel. First, you want to make sure you have the pearls and apples in your inventory, and the bread if you're gonna do that. But don't use the bow because you don't want to waste arrows. You don't need it. And the bed. So you should have. You don't need the water bucket either because you can't, of course, use it. So you should have at least the apples, pearls, and sword, and I guess a pick maybe, and flint and steel in your inventory right now. You can also have bread. And then what I like to do is. Or maybe it was Illumina who told me this strat. It was, instead of wasting ender pearls, or instead of wasting golden apples when you're trying to like recover health and food, when you're in the portal, eat the bread quickly. You should have time for 2, and so okay, you should split right when you see this screen for the nether if you're gonna use a nether split. I think that's what I do. Okay, and be careful not to. I'm on peaceful right now. I should be on peaceful right now, but you should always be on normal because it's like the rule. Be careful. Sometimes you can spawn here, and if you go out the wrong side, you'll fall into lava. Sometimes you can spawn like around here, and it's kind of okay. Or you can spawn inside this fortress, and in which case, here I'll demonstrate. You can sometimes get a spawn in like right like here, right in here. And so in which case you want to just go around here and dig out here. And in any case, whichever spawn you get, you want to go up here. So right at the corner of this like fortress, you want to be on like right around here. So like right around the corner of this fortress. And then this is where it gets tricky because you have to shoot the ender pearls. So you the first ender pearl shot once you're around here is oh yeah, so you should bring a pickaxe. You should have a pickaxe or you should have your pickaxe ready in the nether in case you spawn in there to dig out. So the first shot, when you're around here, you can be at like the corner maybe, but I just like to be on like there's sort of this like staircase thing where it goes up and up. I just like to be on the same level as this corner. That's pretty much where you have to be. And so I can't really give you a good visual cue for this shot, but like right I mean like it just like once you do it a couple times and you like feel where it is, you want to get on top of this, but you don't want to go in the middle because there's a hole in the middle which has lava. So you want to sort of go off to the side. So you're aiming slightly left of this corner, right? And going up a little bit to where you think you'll get above the fortress. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm sort of like there's sort of this like boundary between this kind of smoother roof and this kind of, I don't know, rough texture, but maybe you want to be slightly above this sort of like not smooth, like this sort of like wall thing. I don't know, but you just want to, you can really go by feel. I mean, it's really by feel. So you want to throw that, and then you should be around here. Now, okay, sometimes there's pigmen here, in which case if you hit them with an ender pearl, run over, they'll attack you. And, you know, you're lucky if you get out of this. And, okay, when you get, you should be eating, when you get to around half health by using ender pearls or being attacked, you should use a golden apple or 2. But you don't want to overly use them. So then once you're around here, go to like sort of like here in the middle of this. I don't know. You can even be like right here. And then, alright, it's tough because there's like fog. Your render distance has to be on at least normal. But like if it's, okay, so I'll go to far just to show you. So you see between this wait, between this sort of like this landing right here on the fortress, right here, this sort of thing, that's where you want to get. So you want to aim, go to, and look at my visual cue is this roof right of the nether and this like part, this landing right here. So you want to go like halfway in between them and then go up, so it's almost to like the roof. Like you can even just, here, I'll go back to render distance normal to show you where I like look. So again, you're looking at like this landing and you're going, see, okay, so it really should be on normal actually for this visual cue. You're going to like almost this roof, so you're like going in between, like halfway in between the roof and the landing, and then going like halfway in between, three-quarters of the way to the roof in between the landing. So you just throw it there. And again, this comes with like practice. You'll just, oh wow, that's okay, awesome. Isn't that a great tutorial, guys? That's an awesome tutorial. Anyway, here, I'll go to my completed run to show you. So yeah, I was testing strats in the nether anyway. So then again, you want to go by, like, it's really going by feel. You want to get up here. That actually sucked for a tutorial. See, this is why I said the nether is very, like, it's make or break. Like, your run dies here, or you can save a bit of time. So, again, you're going, like, three-quarters of the way to the top. You can even go to, like, almost the top. Like, very, like, to the top, basically, to avoid what just happened. It's really by feel. I just go, like, I just sort of, like, when I land, I just sort of eat a golden apple or something and just go like that. And just, like, throw it. And so you should be around here. Again, pigmen could attack you. So then, from here, you want to sort of decide whether, okay, so you sort of want to gauge whether it's, like, a good run. You don't want to lose it. Or if it's slightly bad and you need to save time. If it's, I mean, you could even say, if it's a good run, I'll YOLO. I want to maybe save more time. But either way, if you want to save time, or actually, if you want to just go the quicker way, the faster way, you'll want to. There's a blaze spawner right behind here, and there's also one sort of like it's sort of like indoors and outdoors. The outdoors is risky because you can like fall in lava while trying to fight blazes, but so okay, either way, you're gonna, again, this is like, so you see this is actually like where I use this sort of like the top of this, like where these fences are, I don't know, it's right here. Go halfway to the roof and then go like halfway again, or to the glowstone, I guess. So it's like halfway in between here. It's like this is halfway and halfway again. Or actually, no, it's to the roof. I forgot. So right to here. So it's halfway and halfway again. So it's 3/4. And you just throw it there. And then you should be up here. So then here's where it's like up to you. If you want, the faster way is to just drop down here and fight the blazes here, which is quicker. It's much faster. But it's also risky, as you can see, where like, so if you want to do that, then that's okay. And then, but if you don't want to, say it's like a pretty good run, but you don't want to lose it in the nether, then you want to ender pearl over to like this entrance right here, you see, and just like get over there. Hopefully you don't get suffocated. And so like once you're right here, just keep going forward, and then before you like hit the outside here, go right, and there should be a spawner. And actually, I'm gonna get a blaze rod right now, just because you need a blaze rod. So you kill blazes until you get a blaze rod, basically, which is not right now. I did not get one, so I'm just gonna keep waiting. So anyway, yeah, you kill blazes until you get like a blaze rod. You just need one. 2 is actually faster. If you see 2 blazes, kill them both, even if the first one drops. Oh my god. Okay, awesome. Don't die me. Don't die me. So like, if you can get like, the more blaze rods the better. But don't like keep waiting for blazes. If 2 spawn, then kill them to try and get 2 blaze rods. But if like, if 1 spawns, or if you only get 1 blaze rod, don't just like wait for them to spawn. So anyway, you have a blaze rod, but let's say you wanted to like go the faster way, then you would I'm gonna go peaceful just for demonstration purposes. So you get a blaze rod, and then to get back to the portal, if you went this way, then go back the way you came and hop up right here. The other spawners right here. Then aim right at this glowstone right here. Right at this glowstone patch. Right at the like the middle. And like throw an ender pearl from here. So do that. And sometimes there's a ghast here, so you can like move out of the way once you throw it. You should do that quickly. Anyway, once you're like landed here, go over to right here. Like right to the edge. Don't jump. A, you can fall, and B, it's like not. Yeah, really don't want to do that. Okay, so the next throw is to, you see this like, okay, you see how this is sort of like, there's sort of like a hole in the middle right here. Right here, there's sort of like, it's like fog, but it's sort of like a circle. The netherrack makes a circle around it, so you see it's right in the, go to like the bottom of that, right where you stop seeing netherrack, and I think this is a new strat and I haven't had time to practice, but throw the ender pearl from here, I think, and you should land about here. You can even go lower if you're scared. Like, I mean, that was close. See, like, I almost fell. So just make sure you get there. You can even like, just for safety, okay, just for safety, if you like don't like, like me, if you haven't practiced it, like don't don't like try to do that on like your first runs, but like the easier way is to, instead of like stopping here, sprint jump and get over here, and then throw it like right here. Throw it like right at the. Oh no. Okay, phew. See, like, don't go that low, but make sure you get onto this. But otherwise, you can throw it over here and YOLO. It's faster. So then once you're here, you jump up here. It's faster. Okay, you can either do this. You can jump up there, but it's also kind of risky. If you like, if your hand slips or something, you can fall in there. So if you don't want to do that, then come past here and then just like hold shift and throw an ender pearl there. But again, the faster way is to just jump up here and come over here and throw it at your nether portal, and you're done basically. And you're done with the nether. And again, if you're using like a back, like me, if you see my splits, it's like back to safety. You do that once you see the screen that says like loading the overworld or whatever. Like once you get out of it, not once you spawn in the stronghold, but once you like you're in the nether portal and it's doing the animation, and once the animation ends and you see that dirt screen, that's when you split. Otherwise, so okay, that's the slower way technically. If you wanted to do the faster way, which is okay, it's so again, it's like you do like you're over here and you're doing like, and you do like half, or again 3/4 of the way to the top, and you throw it, and so ooh, that was close. So then you drop down here and say kill a blaze rod, or kill blazes to get a blaze rod. That's like the YOLO strats. I don't do that. Maybe I should. And then okay, so once you're like here, if I recall correctly, you aim at like the center, maybe even like, yeah, like right at almost the center, maybe a little above the center, just a little though, of this glowstone, this big glowstone patch right here. And that, ooh, my mouse slipped. Okay, phew. So it's really lenient. This is a big area to hit. So should be on these stairs. And then from here, you can either just throw it down here and hit that. Just maybe slightly above one of the soul sand things, or gravel, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't know. Slightly above maybe this gravel thing, whatever. Or you can stay here and you can, like, I really don't like doing this shot. This is actually, with the old strats, this was a risky one because, I mean, maybe I should explain the old strats. I don't know. They're sort of easier, kind of. Okay, I should, but if you want to like throw it and try to hit right there and like try to get into that landing where you first hit, like, okay, that's how we used to do that, but now I just like to like throw it right there and then again jump up here. I'm wondering if I should like try to do the old strats. Okay, anyway. So I'll explain the old way. So this is, how long has this tutorial been? I don't care. It's not as long as 1,000 Year Door. Anyway. So the first throw is the same in the old way. You just throw it up here, and it's like the easiest shot to make. Ooh, easiest shot ever. Oh. And I just thought of this. If you like, if you think it's taking longer than it should for the ender pearl to hit like its target, then like it's probably if it takes a while, then it's probably like falling down there or something. So then if you see it's taking a while, then quickly like throw it over here. Maybe I should like purposefully try it. I still have a backup of the world, right? Here, let me check. Yeah, I have a backup of the world, so I'll do that anyway. So I'll try this. So if, say you're like aiming a little too like high or something, and it's, oh, okay, okay. Whew, I was really close. Like I was right here. It really, never mind. It shouldn't be that hard to hit the right spot. But anyway, so from here again, you'd do the same throw. You'd sort of like almost at the roof here, like throw it and get on this landing right here. Hold on. Keep hydrated. Anyway, so you'd be here, and the old strat was to, I think, I can't quite remember. The old strat was to, oh, was it to like fall down here? I think, yeah, it was like to fall down here, and then take take the last left right here, not the first left, but the second left here, and keep going forward, and then from here you can jump up here and like throw it over there, or I mean you can throw it over there even, but we used to throw it over there, or you can throw it right here if you're gonna do the faster way. And the old way we used to get back, like say you did that, like say you like did that, and you get the thing, and then you would actually take a left here and you go this way. And I think the old way we did it is we would like throw it back where we came from, like back in this entrance way. Oh, whoops! That was sort of an insurance shot. So we'd get back around here, and then you'd jump up here. I think. Wait, maybe not. No. What am I saying? You'd go through here, and you'd take the left, and you keep going forward from the left, and you go right. And up here, you won't go down there. You'd go right up here, and then the old shot was like, man, I have a backup of the world, so, oh man, YOLO. Oh, thank God. Okay, so that was close. I had to throw another ender pearl to get myself stuck in there. So that's actually quite a tough shot. But anyway. And then we would come forward down here and like throw it. And then, oh, and even if you're like, if you want to do some quick on the fly thinking, like when you're coming back like here, if you want to do some on the fly thinking, like if you have like full health, if you have like very low health, then throw it right at the ground, like at the nether portal. But if you have like full health, almost full health, then you want to like throw it maybe like, you don't really want to pay attention to where you throw it, except like make it low. If you want to throw it at the wall, make it sort of like lower like that, and you take fall damage. So if you're at low health, you take 2.5 hearts plus fall damage. So anyway, I'll stop talking about the nether. So you get back in, and this is where you'd split. And so you exit the nether portal and immediately make a blaze rod. Put the blaze. This is why I said if you get 2 blaze rods, if you get that kind of luck, don't like wait for 2 blaze rods, but like don't like wait for another one to spawn. But like if you get 2 by luck, then that's better because you only have to do twice. Like only have to. But so anyway, I already have the eyes of ender. So, and then you'd put the ender pearls in here, so you'd have 2 eyes of ender right now. So I'll do like that. I don't like, you know, I can throw the eyes of ender, like the eyes I already had. Okay, so, and I think I moved this for demonstration purposes, maybe, or no, for the, anyway. So anyway, you'd want to you'd have like 2 beds, I think. Yeah, you'd have 2 beds. Lucky that I ended up with 2 beds at the end of the run. But anyway, you dupe arrows, and you want to dupe twice, unless you got 2 blaze rods. If you got 2 blaze rods, you want to dupe twice. If you got 1 blaze rod, you want to dupe 3 times. So I only got 1, so I'm gonna dupe 3 times. So I'm gonna dupe the ender eyes, the ender pearls, the golden apples, the arrows, and the beds. And bread at this point is like, really, you don't need it. And so, save and quit, and then you dupe 3 times. This is where you sort of have like downtime to look at chat or something, or like eat these Ritz crackers I have here, or take a drink, or regain composure or something. And also, a quick note, it might be better, it might be easier if you didn't dupe all the beds. Like, I had like 2 beds, I'm sorry, I had 4 beds there, but I only duped, I think, 3 or 2 of them. If you dupe too many of them, you'd have like over 10, which was like, you don't need that many. Unless you're bad. You'd only need really 6, 7 at most. I don't know. Illumina, if you're still there, how many does it take you? How many beds? It usually takes me about 5, 6 beds. And I'll explain what they're used for later. But I already defeated the Ender Dragon. Anyway. Whatever. I'll deal with it. This is why I can't do a tutorial for Minecraft speedrun. And just duping. And so this is like the downtime of the round. It's been like 42 minutes, maybe. Maybe 43. So the tutorial's not that long. It's maybe 3 times as long as it take a run. I don't know. Anyway. So you want to dupe basically until you have 16 ender eyes. And so all you want to do is like put the eyes. 4 at most. I would say at least, it takes me at least 4, but I'd have like 4 to 7. So like you don't want to dupe all your beds, but I did. So, or I duped most of them. So anyway, you want to put the Eyes of Ender in your inventory. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about anything else you have in your inventory at this point. Just make sure the Eyes of Ender are in your inventory. And then you want to put, I put these down first, these 3 down first, and then I can't do it right now because I'll enter the end, but then I sort of I hold shift and I sneak to the edge of this so I don't fall in the lava, but and then I put on the sides and then this edge and then this side, and then once I put the last ender eye in, then I'm already on the edge, so it enters me into the portal, so it's faster. And this is where you split for entering the end. And at this point, you want to get the eyes out of your inventory. You want your sword, pick, bow, water bucket if you still have it. You don't need it after you make the nether portal. But it helps if you anger the enderman in the end, because you can just put it down and they'll like flee or something. You want to have the pearls, like at least a stack. Golden apples, like a stack. Bread optional, but I usually keep the bread out, and I just put 3. This is my usual hotbar setup. 3 beds at the end, golden apple, apples, ender pearls, water bucket, bow, pick, sword from left to right. So that's how I usually have it. And then you want to dig out like a staircase. I've already done it, but it's something like this. And I don't know how I can like explain this without the ender dragon here, but okay. So the first thing you have to do is like to shoot all the and this was actually a bad spawn in it. You want to shoot all the crystals so that the ender dragon can't regenerate. and it's a bonus if he's regenerating at the crystal you hit, because it injures him if you destroy it when he's regenerating there. So you want to hit all of them. And okay, a trick, it's really nothing but shooting arrows, and you kind of have to be good at arrows. I can't give any real tips at this, except that, like, don't miss any. Like, a few times I've overlooked a few pillars, but, like, make sure you, like, know where they are. Because this gets, you can lose track if you, I mean, you should be using ender pearls to get across the end faster, like that, but it's also easier to, like, lose track of the pillars. So, like, you can get across doing that. And then, I can't really demonstrate this here, but if you watch, maybe I can bring up, oh, I actually missed one in this run. And I don't know, maybe that's why my, time wasn't great. I don't know. So, like, see, I missed one in this run, and I'm gonna destroy it now for sake of completeness. Come on. See, I'm kind of bad at this, like, boy. Oh, man. Nope, slightly higher. You know what? Screw this. Okay, that was bad. So, I wouldn't recommend trying to get up there. But anyway, I don't have to do that. That's wasting time. Well, make sure you get all of them. It's not wasting time right now. I mean, it doesn't waste time in the run, but... Come on. Really? Me? Really? Come on. Come on. No. Whatever. Alright, anyway, so be wary of the Ender Dragon when you're hitting the crystals, because he can troll you really bad. Anyway, this is why you bring the beds, because if you try to sleep in one in the end, boom, it blows up. And you can do that to inflict tons of damage on the Ender Dragon. Like, usually it takes you a lot of bow shots and, like, potions and trying to hit him with your sword. But, like, you can do it, like, 4 hits. At least, or, like, at least 4 hits, I think. 4 hits is the least I've gotten, I think. Or at least I know you can do, because you can do, like, a quarter of damage with a perfect hit. Sometimes he's off to the side of the bed a little when he's coming at you. So it's sort of like this. When the Ender Dragon is sort of, like, approaching you, he can... Okay, this is why I lose a lot of runs in the very end. Because... the Ender Dragon can just fly around and never come at you, so you can never hit him with a bed. But when he's coming at you with a bed, or when he's coming at you, well, you should place down a bed on the angle, like on a straight line, and then you kind of want to be as far away as you can get, so you don't get caught in too much of the explosion. So when the dragon is right above, like, the bed, it's pretty much something you just have to eyeball. You can just boom. And if it's perfect, it does like a quarter of damage. Sometimes he's sort of comes in, like, too low, and sometimes he comes in like this, and he's not quite in the air, so you can't really hit him with the bed before he destroys it, because if he hits the bed, he'll destroy it. If let's see, sometimes he's off to the side, in which case you'll only do maybe, like, I don't know, an 1/8 damage, and sometimes you'll do, like, no damage at all, like, you'll just miss him. But you just want to it's good RNG. You have to get good RNG so that he comes at you. He actually, like, doesn't, like, like, just fly around. Oh, and once you're down 3 beds, just fill them up in your hotbar again. Come on. I want to do this for the sake of completeness. Come on. I don't know how I missed this. Oh my god. Why can't I hit it? I swear, I should be able to hit it. I swear, if I'm hitting it and it's just not working, like, that would suck. You should aim higher. Higher? No, it can't be higher, right? It has to be sort of like lower, right? Oh man. You're kidding. And I don't want to use an ender pearl because I might fall. Well, yellow anyway. Oh, and before I die in the end, if you die in the end, you'll spawn at in the jungle in the very beginning. So you have to like go quickly to where you were. You'll have to go down, like you'll just have to like go down, fall down into the stronghold, and then go back into the portal and get all your stuff, and it wastes time. Bismuth got a world record. Or well, Bismuth got a world record when he died in the end. Like it was pretty, like you die at the very end, and oh, and actually no, he got okay. He died in the end. He literally died in the end, and he had to go back and get his stuff, but he still got a world record. And then at AGDQ, he got the world record again, but he was on 2.5 hearts. So when you threw an ender pearl at this, like right here. Okay, when you're done, okay. Basically, when you're done, if you have low health, like below 2.5 hearts, you want to eat golden apples. Like, just eat. Well, it's going through the animation of him dying, and then as soon as you see the portal, aim it like the egg, or even the bedrock below it, and you'll hit it and like fall down into the portal. And once you hit the portal, that's when you split. So it's like, hold on. Actually, I don't want to do this because okay, that would suck. Never mind. And then you just like do that, and then boom, the credits would play. I accidentally hit escape, but anyway, that's the tutorial. Oh, one other thing I was going to talk about but didn't because I forgot. Because I never do it. So if you get 4 wood in the beginning, you don't get 5. Like I got 5 here, you can see. But if you only get 4, then when the stuff is cooking, oh no, oh man, you're kidding. God damn. No. Okay, anyway, I'll just explain right now. When the stuff is cooking, when the iron is cooking and you've already put all your wooden planks in, you want to go get another piece of wood, make it into planks, and put it in the furnace, or to use as fuel, because you wouldn't have enough to smelt the iron. And you have to collect 3 iron from the furnace, so it's like you have to put all of it in. Kappa. So you should have 7 wood to put in the furnace to use as fuel, and then after you would use up 4, and then you'd have exactly 3 left. So that's, yeah. And you would actually get the 4th piece of wood when the oh my god, actually, wow, that was amazing. I don't know how I did that. But you'd get the 4th piece of wood when the iron's cooking and you've already gotten the flint. Before you get the 3 iron, before you get the bucket, quickly come up and grab one more piece of wood. That's when you get it. And then go back down, make it into planks, put it in the furnace, get the 3 iron, use the crafting bench, go up here, and do that, and then break the crafting bench, and then get the water. I don't know, it's just easy. I think it's easier to get like the 5 wood before, and then you only have to worry about getting flint and the water. You don't have to like get another piece of wood, make planks to go, then immediately get the 3 iron because it's already done once you've gotten flint and a piece of wood. And then I don't know. It shouldn't, if you do it okay, then you shouldn't lose any time. But I just think it's like too much to remember. Like I just forget at least one part of it, and you know, that's not good. Anyway, I guess that's all for the tutorial. I don't know if you have any if any like, this is going on YouTube, so if it like, comment a question, or Illumina could have questions. My only viewer. Anyway, I think I've covered most everything. Again, like I said, you'd have variations on the same seed. So, you know, it pretty much, it really only affects where, like, the, oh, crap, okay, good. It really only affects where, like this jungle thing. But as long as you make it over to, like, 329, negative 915, and then you get, as long as you get, like, 5 wood, and then you start digging at 322 and negative 909, that, you know, it's really all that matters, and you do it quickly. I mean, if with enough practice, you'll be able to, like, memorize the common variations and, like, know where to dig without needing the coordinates. So it's like right here, and then sometimes it's like it would be like right here or something. I don't know. Whatever. That's the tutorial. It's really bad, but you know, really bad, but you know, hopefully it helps. Okay, the best way. I have a route guide, so it's like in text. It's on Pastebin. I'll have to find it and link it. But also just watch runs. Like, that's it. Like, watch runs. That's the best way to get all the information, really. So, I guess that's covered most of the stuff. I'm gonna go collect that. I'm gonna go find that Pastebin right now. And, yeah, okay, actually. Yeah, here it is. So the Pastebin is right here. And I'll put that in the description of the highlight and the YouTube video. So, and also on my YouTube channel, there's a few world record runs and PBs, but those are that's pretty much watching them is the best way to get the strats. So, I'll upload this, and that's the worst tutorial ever, but you know, it should help. Okay, well, anyway.